G'day team, it's your old mate the Kiwi Badger. So I've met up with someone who follows me. Kiwi Wandering is his channel name, and he's got quite an awesome bike. It's a KTM SMR 990. On my way here, I had a bit of a mishap. I'll play the clip for you now. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was slippery as fuck. So what you see is me just about losing control, although it's not very, I suppose, evident in the clip. The arse end of the bike was slipping out quite a bit. There must have been some diesel or something on the road, I don't know. It was either that or I thought I had a flat tyre. My tyre's fine, so it must have been a bit of diesel or a little bit of oil, but yeah. My leg ended up getting rubbed between the motorbike and the guardrail, which was interesting. A little bit painful, but I didn't drop the bike and I'm not dead, so it could have been a hell of a lot worse. The trip that was a week or so ago was amazing, and I just would like to publicly thank Mike Pero and his wife Rachel again for being so hospitable, Yellowcar, and allowing us into essentially their home after hours to view Mike's collection of motorbikes. It was a highlight of my trip. The other lads, they enjoyed it as well. The trip was really, really good. It definitely highlighted two things I'd like to talk about. One of which is my rear tyre, the Conti Motion. Now that tyre had a bit of a baptism of fire. We rode on dry roads, wet roads, and hot conditions, slightly cooler conditions, on smooth roads and on very coarse roads, and the tyre handled well, but it's held up to the punishment. As you know, I ride fairly aggressively, I guess, and the tyre has held up surprisingly well for its price point of $199. And I would go as far as to say it outperformed the Metzeler M5 Interact in the spades, which is a tyre nearly 2 times the price. So Conti Motion, I will be using that tyre on a regular basis. Also from time to time on the New Zealand media, we hear about tourists on New Zealand roads not knowing how to drive, and they're all bad and they drive on the wrong side of the road, and they need to undergo license or driver testing before they get behind the wheel of a rental car, and all of this kind of talk. I have to say that I found that to be not the case in the South Island in my experience. Over 5 days or 6 days and a fair few thousand kilometres, the only drivers at fault I could see were clearly New Zealanders and probably locals, because they were driving utes with dogs on the back. 2 instances of utility or ute drivers crossing the centre line in really bad places to pass people, giving little or no consideration to who was coming in the other direction, namely me and the lads. The tourists admittedly drove quite slowly, but they all were off to the side of the road, out of the way, and if they could pull over to let you pass, they would. I experienced not one bad rental vehicle or camper van my whole time. They were all courteous and polite and fairly well behaved. If the news was to be believed, every corner I turned I would have had to have gotten out of the way due to a tourist on the wrong side of the road. So the plan is to go up over the saddle here, then across Balance and over the track. My loop is the plan. It doesn't look like it's raining at the moment. Whether it's going to rain or not is yet to be seen. I hope it doesn't rain, because my confidence has been shaken a little bit by whatever the fuck was on the road earlier.
Brian Little.